So last week, guys, I was receiving messages about one striker in particular, and it was the FUT birthday 89 rated David Villa. And during that time, I was hoping that his price would settle and just drop in general, and I was still getting messages sent in saying, Fuji, you've got to try this card. He's the best striker on the game, legitimately. So is he? We are going to find out. Drop a like on the video if you do enjoy my content. If we can aim for over 2,000, that would be absolutely epic. And if you need in-game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, use the code Fuji for cashback, and let's find out if David Villa is the best. So as we're trying out a throwback item, which is David Villa, I thought I'd go old school with the formation 3-5-2, one of my favorites of all time. On FIFA 10, I had it with Eto'o, Suazo. Do you remember Suazo? I'm not too sure if you guys would remember him. He was seriously OP. He was like an Ababo, just seriously quick. At times he felt strong. And on previous FIFAs, I didn't care too much about chemistry. I used to just bring in players that I enjoyed using. I had Robin in a left mid position, and I actually believed his right foot to be his preferred foot because he had like a 4-star Wii foot. I don't know what was up with that game, but yeah, I was able to bang like long shots in with him. I think he was broken, and he only cost me 10,000 coins. Player prices were so cheap back then. But anyway, 3-5-2 is the formation, and another reason why I gave it a go is that on FIFA 17 it allows you to play different styles. You can play slow, you can play quick. It's really how you set up your team with your custom tactics. So the 3-5-2 could be effective, and honestly I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought I was strong defensively. I definitely would consider using this in the weekend league, the formation itself. I'd have to work with the tactics just slightly in the defense. In the attack though, I had options. I was spreading the play, I was going down the middle, just some nice variety in my attack. This guy though is good. 89 rated David Villa, and look at these stats, all in Division 1. And as recently I have port forwarded my Xbox, it hasn't helped with disconnections. It's not as frequent, but I still keep getting disconnected from the EA servers. I just personally believe it to be EA right now. The gameplay though is really good. I haven't had one of those delay sluggish games for absolutely ages, so port forwarding looks like it has worked. 261,000 coins with the Hunter chemistry style I bought David Villa for. 5 games, 12 goals. Like I mentioned, all in Division 1, 5-star weak foot, which is perfect. That's what you want, and 4-star skill moves. Yeah, it's brilliant. 5'9" with some good physical stats. If you use the Hawk chemistry style, I think his strength goes up to 81 or 82. I stuck on the Hunter, and let me tell you, well, I bought him with the Hunter. Let me tell you, he is so quick in game, rapid. His acceleration, his sprint speed, his shooting, oh, we'll mention his shooting in a second. 89 dribbling, very good to control the ball. His overall feel on the card and on the ball, oh my, is good. Is he the best striker on the game though? That's what we're going to find out. So with the team, I want to really show you the custom tactics and play instructions. If you're wanting to copy this for yourselves, I found it to be very effective against the 4-1-2-1-2. I was coming up against the 4-3-3 and was able to defend quite well. If I miss tackles though, that's when it's not a good look for me. I start backtracking and make a load of mistakes. With the 2 strikers, you want them to get in behind. The 2 CDMs stay back while attacking. Obviously, with the tactics, they will push on at times, but for the most part, they will stay back. Your wingers, this is important. Come back on the defense. I tried it as balanced defensive support, and yeah, I felt a little bit vulnerable out on the wings. So with Mkhitaryan, he's absolutely perfect for that. He has some nice strength going into tackles. If I was to really consider using this in the weekend league, I would change Deulofeu. He's great. He's a really overpowered card. In this formation, you're wanting someone with a bit more strength that can win back the ball. I wouldn't, well, I'd say Bale, but then Bale, I don't know how I'd get him on full chemistry with the players that I've got. Maybe drop in another legend or use Suarez striker. Yeah, I could actually do that. So yeah, with Deulofeu, you want him to stay back, well, come back on the defense, and these guys stay back while attacking. So the custom tactics, I was tweaking this just slightly. At the start, I had this on 45 width, and it still felt really wide, so I brought it down to 35, and they were compact in the middle. And then as I had the 2 wingers dropping back, I felt strong defensively, and I had my pressure, my aggression quite high, and the speed. I've noticed with the good gameplay, when I had it on 60 speed, I was always waiting for my players to really group up and get involved into the attack. When I switched it up to 80 in the weekend league, which was yesterday, they were feeling really good. So 75-80 seems to be the sweet spot for me right now. It's like I'm having to adjust my whole game because of how good the gameplay feels. So yeah, it's going to take me maybe a couple of days, but let me say, I am enjoying it. Even with the disconnections, I don't really care too much because the gameplay is good. So yeah, anyway, let's get into some of the clips, see what David Villa is all about. Obviously, he's been scoring a lot of goals. Let's see the quality. Let's hit the pitch. So the first thing that we need to find out is whether or not David Villa is worth 261,000 coins. Without a doubt. The way he was playing in game, he's worth every single coin. However, he is a little tricky to bring into a full chem side. With the way I did it, I used Giovinco and a legend, and then I brought in Deulofeu. With the Spanish players on this game, I don't personally like them. If you look in the La Liga, if you were to, for example, use the 4-3-2-1, you're looking for 2 Spanish wingers or a legend and a Spanish winger. In the left wing spot, Jesse Rodriguez, maybe the best Spanish card. I think he's going to get an inform this week. I could be mistaken though. And in the right wing position, you have like Inaki Williams, who is good. He's not really like weekend league quality. And when you're spending this amount on David Villa, you really need to bring him into a side that is capable to host a player like him. You don't want to really bring in David Villa to an average gold side, otherwise he's not really going to be performing as well. You want the quality balls going into the striker and then for him to finish it off, and that's what I was feeling. The service was great and David Villa was not letting me down. Inside the box, dangerous. Outside the box, clinical. He's got free kicks, power shots, finesse shots, shots across goal. Any type of shot that you want to take on, you're going to find the back of the net. And his pace, blistering. He is rapid. Yes, I played him with the Hunter Kim style, which is what was on the card when I purchased him, and he is so quick to accelerate. And what I was doing with the gameplay being so good, I was weaving in and out my opponent, so at the last second I was just turning, keep changing my direction, and it was working well because of just his acceleration and sheer pace. And I liked his link up play, the way he was positioning himself on the pitch, his dribbling, ball control, like everything about the card is insane. It's so good, and with the physical stats, I didn't feel that was much of an issue. At times he had the aggression and the strength just to burst through. Would I say he's the best striker on the game? The one thing that is two things that lets this card down. First of all, it's his league, and to get him into a good enough side to be playing in the weekend league, unless you're using legends around him. And the second downfall is his height. Yes, he's 5'9". It doesn't kill the card. It doesn't really affect it that much. If you're really like picking at it though, a player like Suarez, Timothy Suarez, he has all of the stats that David Villa has, where he's incredible with his pace, his shooting, his physical, but he has the height over David Villa, and that's what kind of sucks. But I would definitely put David Villa as a close first. I think he's second. I think he has to be one of the best strikers that I've used on this game, no doubt. And I'm pleased that I got around to trying him. Would I say he's better than Lacazette? Yeah, I would. He's much more clinical in front of goal, and he has that 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. He's a very good card. When I start theming the episodes in the Road to Glory, when the weekend league sort of not dries up, but I would say that it's coming to the end of the game, I'm going to be building like full national sides and give Italy a go, France a go, Spain a go, and I will try David Villa out properly in the weekend league because I thoroughly enjoyed my time using him. And for 260k, I'm going to sell him and hope that he drops, but 260k is a very good price. But anyway guys, if you have enjoyed the video and you found it beneficial, make sure to leave a like. I absolutely loved him. Thanks for watching. See you out. Peace.